He accidentally stepped on a piece of sheet music, glanced at it, and just tossed it aside. But his son picked it up, and through a small hole in the page, he saw something amazing. The boy had an idea. He took the film he'd just shot, punched holes in it using a small tool, and suddenly, he created fire in a scene. When the audience watched it, they thought the actor really fired a gun. The next day, the boy had another idea. While filming, he dug a hole in the ground, placed a board in the middle, and filled the rest with sand. When the actor ran over it, boom, it looked like a landmine had exploded. Then he hid firecrackers underground and timed them perfectly to simulate a machine gun. He even filled balloons with red ink, so when actors got shot, they could pop the balloons, and blood would spray everywhere. He did all of this just to make his film feel real, but realism wasn't enough. Sammy told the actor playing the commander, "As the lone survivor of a brutal war, you don't walk away guilt-free. The fallen soldiers, they're not just numbers. They're your brothers, your friends, and no matter how much you blame the enemy, you gave the order. You can't bring them back. They're gone." In that moment, the actor realized surviving isn't always a blessing. Then came the final scene. As the commander stepped back onto the battlefield, grief overtook him. He broke down in tears. Sammy turned away, stunned, until the actors finally snapped him out of it. But the commander, he was still in character, still in pain. A few days later, Sammy's film was shown at school. The realism blew everyone away. What no one knew was, the kid behind that movie would grow up to change cinema forever. Steven Spielberg and his childhood experiments with a brand new technique we now call special effects would inspire generations. After the film, Sammy's mom ran up to him, but he walked right past her. He even ignored his uncle's hug and went straight to his dad. Why? Because his passion for filmmaking came from his father, and it was almost destroyed by his mother and uncle. Back in 1952, a young Sammy was taken to the movies by his parents. At first, he was terrified of the giant images on screen, but his dad told him, "It's just a dream." That line stuck with him forever. The train crash in the movie haunted him. He couldn't stop thinking about it. That Christmas, Sammy asked for one thing, a model train. On Christmas Eve, he got it. He flipped the switch. The train whistled and charged down the track. That thrill came rushing back. That night, he placed a toy car on the tracks and recreated the crash himself. The crash was loud. It startled him so much he knocked over a shelf. His mom came in, looked him in the eyes, and saw what he really wanted. The next day, she quietly borrowed his dad's camera. She told Sammy, "Film the crash. Watch it as much as you want, until it doesn't scare you anymore." And that's how it all began.